As a police official in this period, what were your main concerns?
My concern was that was my, as say, first posting or appointment, because I belong to Punjab. So the rule in Pakistan is, which is a good rule, if you belong to a certain province, you cannot serve there in your initial years. And Northwest Frontier province is considered comparatively more professional. For instance, the first event, on the very first day, I went in one of the police stations, which I was a supervisor of 3 or 4 police stations. I went in a suit with the Veblen Scott pistol, which my father had given me, which was very aristocratic in some ways, but in that area everybody had an automatic gun. So my Veblen Scott was practically of no value. But in one of the police stations I was told that somebody has misbehaved with this lady, and she was crying, and I asked her, why are you crying? And she said, my neighbor has hit me. And when I checked with the police officer in charge, he said, no, it's a domestic issue. I said, even if it is a domestic issue, if somebody has hit her, I would like to go and talk to the guy. So we went there. And in that area, as soon as we went to the house, arrested that person, the neighbor who had misbehaved with this lady, which was somewhat unconventional in that area. But I had come from a different educational, ethnic, religious background also. What I realized that immediately the people in the area, some of the clerics, announced it on the loudspeakers, which are used for the mosques, and said that a Punjabi, an outsider, has come and is trying to arrest somebody. Although I was the police chief, when the negotiation started, my guards and my police officials, they said that they are trying to benefit by you being an outsider. And I'm saying this because I want to link this with the issue. The fear of the outsider. Even being a Pakistani, my village was maybe 200 years away, 200 miles away from that. But they thought of me as an outsider. The second thing was when my wife said in the evening, in the very first week, let's go out for a walk. And I said, no, I have been to the area, to the bazaar, to the marketplace. I have not seen any women in this area. It means that either you have to be completely covered. And she said, no, we would like to walk the way we do in Islamabad. And that was something which was not possible. So the cultural context was entirely different. Also, there was in that area, I remember there was a big seminary, which I know that I was told in the initial days that some of the criminals have access there. They would commit a crime, go there. And when I tried to go into that seminary area, which was huge, maybe 3,000 to 4,000 students, I was told, no, this is out of bound. I said, I am a chief of police in this area, or I am the person responsible. And if criminals are going there, but I was then told that no, they are the people who were involved in the Afghan war and they are guests. It led to a long negotiation. But the point is that these were the differences. Those outsiders, the West forgot about them after the Soviet withdrawal. Pakistan, and especially this area, had to keep those guests because Egypt was not ready to take back its people. Morocco was not ready. Syria was not ready. And these people, as I had mentioned, it was in their culture to be hospitable, to accept the guests. They couldn't tell them, get out, because you have fought our war and we no more need you. But those people were more militant, more radical. And that radicalism and that fundamentalism started having an impact on the local population also.